Hey everybody, I'm Holly.
I'm Sean.
And we're a married couple living in Tampa, Florida. We have been together for a long time.
Yeah.
A long time. Coming up on 9 years of marriage, and we've been living in the Tampa Bay area for 10 years.
Next
and
month.
We are super excited because we're moving to Thailand.
It's happening. So.
And in this video, we're going to talk to you guys about why we chose Thailand out of several countries that we looked at to move abroad, and just tell you a little bit more about us and our lifestyle.
We love the outdoors. Kayaking, paddleboarding, biking, scuba diving, camping.
We're super outdoorsy.
That's it.
And we have a 7-year-old son who's also super outdoorsy and active, and we spend the majority of our time when we're not working outside. When Sean and I got together, he was living in California, I was living in Arkansas, and when we decided to get married and picked a state to move to, we chose Florida for its proximity to the Caribbean, because I had a personal dream of moving to an island. I've had that dream for probably like 15 years now. And so when we were talking about getting married, I explained to Sean, my vision of living in the islands one day, and he was totally down for it. Mm-hmm. So we moved to Florida in 2013, and we've just had an amazing life here, an amazing life. We love living in Tampa, and we're just ready for a new adventure. So when we started looking at places to move to, we were looking in, like the Caribbean, like Jamaica or Mexico, somewhere like a tropical island. But most recently, like bucket list, like when you're on Instagram scrolling and just seeing amazing, beautiful pictures of crystal clear water, the teal tropical blue water that we're super addicted to, we just kept seeing these images of Thailand and just thinking like, wow, it would just be so amazing to live there. Didn't really necessarily think that it was possible. Until recently, we just said, hey, you know what? Let's go for it.
Let's check it out.
When did we really decide that it was Thailand?
Because
last year we were dead set on Mexico. We were set on Mexico last year.
Probably had to be like
maybe like a month, maybe like a month or two ago.
We came across a bunch of videos because we were getting inspired by the place, and so we started watching these YouTube videos of a few people who we'd watched. Vagabond is one. Made it very interesting. There was a lot of things that attracted us to go there. One for me is scuba diving. It is one of the greatest destinations for scuba diving. So for me, I'm like 2 thumbs up. We can go. We can go like tomorrow. But my biggest goal is to become a dive instructor. So I have a few certifications under my belt, and so I want to go over there and I want to continue my education being a dive instructor and teach scuba diving in a beautiful place.
One of the number one reasons why we chose Thailand as our move abroad destination is, for the tropical climate. We live in Florida and we've been living here for 9 years, but the winters, to us, like once you're adjusted to Florida and 70, 80 degree weather all the time, the winters here start to feel kind of brutal. I know it's probably like a strong word, but like we're really not happy with how the winters are here when it's like 50 degrees, 60 degrees. Really for me, like 70 is like the absolute lowest that I really want to be. Even in the winter time. So we knew we wanted somewhere really tropical. And number 2 reason why we chose Thailand is like access to fresh fruits and vegetables, tropical fruits. We are vegans and have been for 7 years. And more recently, we've been eating probably about an 80% raw vegan diet. So a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables, and we would just like more abundance of fruits and vegetables. We drink a lot of coconuts, so just having access to coconuts on a regular basis. Yeah, we do a lot of juicing. So I'm a holistic health coach, and I help people transition to a vegan diet for weight loss, health purposes. And so we just want access to more fresh fruits and vegetables. Another reason why Thailand is so attractive to us is the cost of living. The US dollar is about 1 to 30 right now. So $1 US will get you 30 Thai baht right now. And so your dollar just stretches really far. And we've watched countless YouTube videos on people who are eating lunches out for $1.60, $2, apartments for $300-$400 a month. And that's awesome. That's awesome. Like, and we're not talking about like living a life of struggle. We're talking about living in nice apartments, beautiful, gorgeous, picturesque neighborhoods.
Yes. Furnished at that.
Furnished,
with,
yeah,
like,
fully furnished.
Jacuzzis, pools,
housekeeping,
workout rooms, everything. And some of these things are included as far as what the utilities with the,
some utilities. We're seeing $6 and $10 water bills. Just
it's unheard
amazing. Fortunately for us, we bought our home in Tampa before the cost of housing just went through the roof. But now Tampa is one of the most expensive cities to live in, and the cost of everything here is going up. Our dollar isn't stretching as far as it used to. And when you look at the cost of meals, not having to rely on a car, we're very car dependent here, and we would like to not be. Those expenses add up. We pay a lot for car insurance, gasoline, for 2 cars going back and forth. And so we just picked Thailand because it would be a place, we're looking for a place where we can not rely on cars, not pay car insurance and gasoline prices, and just more walkability, like just being outdoors more, walking around, scooter life. Like we would love to learn how to ride scooters. Well, I mean, Sean rides motorcycles, so he knows how to ride a scooter, but just having that experience as a family. Another reason why we chose Thailand is for its proximity to China. Our 7-year-old son has a big affinity for Asian culture, and one of his bucket list goals is to visit China and go to the Great Wall of China. He also wants to go to Tokyo. Last year when we were in Disneyland, we were at Epcot. Yeah, we were like visiting the little countries at Epcot, and they had this really cool room with like a panoramic movie of China. And after that movie, all Sonny has talked about is visiting China and how much he wants to go to China. So we're really excited that we'll have close proximity to China and Singapore, Tokyo, so that Sonny can get his fix, go to Nintendo World, and where else did he want to go?
He wants to go to a Sega store.
Another reason that we chose Thailand is, I mean, this is just what prompted our move abroad, period. It really doesn't necessarily have to do with Thailand, but the political and racial climate in America is just...
It's too much tension.
It's just too much, and we don't necessarily see it getting better anytime soon. We just feel it's been really divisive over the last few years. And we just don't want to unnecessarily expose our son to so much stress and, potentially dangerous situations growing up as a Black boy in the United States. So
we just want him to get out and see the world. There's just so much out there, and I feel like I'd rather him see the world than live in a place that has a lot of build-up.
On the flip side, Thailand is known as the land of smiles. I mean, come on, the land of smiles.
It doesn't get any better than that. That's just a happy place.
From everything that we've seen in videos and articles, Thailand just seems like a really peaceful, welcoming place where people are just happy. And we're very chill people. We're very low stress. And we would just like to be around people that have that mindset, the same positive, uplifting mindset that we have. You know, in the last few years, we've been around or encountered people who are depressed,
high strung,
irritated, nervous, worried, fearful about daily life in the United States. And
you just simply didn't want it for us.
We're kind of the mindset of, you have to change you. Like, you can only control what you can control, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if things aren't going well in your life and you've done everything that you can do to fix those situations, then you can kind of look at externally. But, you know, we just want to be around people who are having fun, enjoying their lives, not constantly stressed out. And so I guess that would lead to the 9-to-5 situation. So originally, like at the beginning of January, when we were planning out our goals for the year, we discussed visiting Thailand and Bali for a few months. And then around mid-January, we decided, hey, let's just move there.
Let's make it happen.
Let's just move there. Why visit and come back? Because we don't know how long it's going to take to get the experience that we really want. Like, how many months it would take for us to see everything in Southeast Asia that we want to see. So we're like, you know what? Let's just make this the place that we move to. So that happened around mid-January. And then we decided that we would make January 15th of 2024. We just kind of picked a date, and we thought, you know, a year should give us enough time to do the things that we want to do here in the States, button up things to get ready for our trip. So we're like, hey, let's just do a year from now. And then something happened that moved our date up, and I'm going to let Sean tell you about it.
So I've been working a typical 9-to-5 job. I work for a sports apparel company, and I loved the job. It was great, but Monday I was just basically just laid off. That was it.
Not basically, he was laid off.
I was laid off. They just cut the cord from me. The company had been making layoffs, and that's what happened. So now it's a little weird because I know a few years ago, if this would have happened, it just would have been, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? I need to go and find another job. I just would have been scrambling because I have a family to feed, bills to pay, the whole shebang. But instead, it felt good because we have a game plan on what we're trying to do.
So Monday you got to work and you find out you got laid off, and you called me at like noon. How did you feel when they told you you were being laid off?
It was weird. Like, half of me felt bad, but the greater part of me felt good. I felt relieved. I felt like I'd been wearing handcuffs for years because of working all these normal 9-to-5s. You know, I felt free. I had no more obligations of anything. I now can do what we want to do as a family.
Yeah, we can speed up the plan because, like, for some reason when Sean called me and said, hey, first of all, he doesn't call me during work. So the phone rang around noon and Sean's like, hey, how's your day going? And I'm like, it's good. How's your day going? And he's like, woo. And I'm like, instantly, I knew. I was like, okay, he just got laid off. And for some reason, where if this had happened in the past, I would have been like, oh my gosh, you know, this is devastating. What are we going to do? He's got to find another job. But instantly, I was like, oh my gosh, this is great news. This is going to be a day that we're going to look back and it's going to be one of the best days of our lives. Like, this is a door. We knew this wasn't happening to us, that this was happening for us. Because we kept saying, like, gosh, I wish we could go now. Wish we could go a lot sooner than a year. Like, we're ready. We're so ready to go. And this news,
This is what we needed.
This was what we needed.
This is what we needed.
So that being said, we're now moving the date up from January 15th to around May 30th, when our son gets out of first grade. So super exciting. We've got about 3.5 months to go, and we're going to finish up our home projects, sell off all of our stuff, get our house ready for rent, connect with our families in person. And so stick around if you want to see how we get ready to move to Thailand. So we'll take you with us as we get ready to move to Thailand. We'll take you with us to Thailand, and we will take you on lots of adventures when we get there.
Oh, yes.
So if you would like to follow our journey, please like our video, subscribe, share with anyone who is thinking about making their exit out of the United States. And we hope to see you guys soon. Bye. Oh, not the spirit fingers.
Yeah.
So what questions do you guys have about moving to Thailand? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll do our best to answer them in the videos to come.
Oh, what questions do you guys have? What questions do you guys have about moving to Thailand? Leave your answers. Not your answer. So what questions do you guys have about moving to Thailand? Leave your questions below, and we'll answer them in the video.
We'll answer them in the order received.
Yes.
Cut. Do it again.
So you have questions about Thailand.
No, they don't.
No, they don't. They have questions about moving to Thailand.
No, they don't.
Do you have questions about moving to Thailand? Let us in a... Damn it! Oh, man.
Do you guys have questions about
moving
do you have questions about moving to Thailand?
Do you have questions?
We have answers. We will get it. We don't have answers right now. We will have answers soon in the next videos.
Yes.
Not in this video. Next videos. So you gotta subscribe. Bye. Get it.
So what questions do you guys have about Thailand? Let us know in the comments below, and we will answer them in the videos to come. Till then,
Peace.